thing from that.
But
it's just funny to me, like how like people are so tripped out about either the Earth being round or the Earth being flat.
What's up?
Like,
Top?
you can argue about that all day. Like, you can't argue that hat is black. That's a black hat, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So like, we can't argue about that. That's a fact.
Just having one
It's not a fact of either. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just whatever you believe in. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's still
So
dangerous, like.
yeah, it might seem cool to like go back and forth and all of this, but nobody really fucking knows. Who knows? Who knows?
I feel like if there's like anybody who would have known, they obviously probably wouldn't be here anymore because they would have fallen off the
Who knows?
the other side.
Who knows?
The Bermuda Triangle could be where the Earth ends because a lot of people disappear when there's that Bermuda little. That's probably a vortex, some sort of alien.
So much stuff is possible. They say that this is where we live and that there's so much Earth. There's like ice walls that we can't go past. Have you heard about that?
Yeah. So my producer is a.
Do you believe
He's a
that?
flat earther. Yeah.
But do you believe in the ice walls?
I don't.
Why not?
I don't know.
See?
I don't. How about this? I don't know.
You don't want to.
How about this? I just don't know.
You
It's almost
don't
like
know. We don't know.
Exactly.
Who knows?
This is my whole entire approach. That's my approach with religion because I'm not a religious person.
Yeah.
But like, the people who would know what happens to you after you die are dead. So like, we just choose to believe like.
I don't think that they're dead.
It's in front of the store, bro.
No, I'm saying that those people, like whatever happens once we transition, whatever's next. How do we? It's not like we can find out firsthand what they went through once they passed away. Like, so I feel like most religion is, you know, it's all very similar and it's all very man-made. But like, who really knows? You know what I'm saying?
Who? And not who as in
and try to pull up right next and start shooting.
Who?
So we gotta block off cars from pulling up, bro.
I know you've done a lot of shrooms and shit. Do you feel like when you've I don't know if you had like that like kind of spiritual breakthrough where you feel like super small on psychedelics.
They pass there, we got AR.
I feel like that is being like super fucked up on mushrooms. I think I ate an eighth once and I was tore back, dude. It's like the closest thing I've ever been to like believing like, damn, maybe there's some other shit going on.
There has to be some other shit going on. We are a speck in the universe. That's for real. That has
I believe in aliens.
Yeah, I believe in aliens. I believe that.
Come try to shoot like they pass through.
I read a lot of books and stuff like that. And in some of the books, they talk about like sharing technology with aliens since at least the 70s.
At least. I think like Roswell was before that.
Yeah.
Because I just saw like an article where they said that they tried to reverse engineer whatever the Roswell crash was back then and they failed.
Yeah.
But
to me, it's like much cooler to believe that shit than to not believe it.
It also makes sense.
It does to me too, bro.
Yeah.
How this world is, cause like, damn, bro, you know. They would love to like keep us blind and just keep us right where we're at. But the more we start to like get the information, they're like, oh, I won't believe it. It just sounds fucking crazy, so they'll never believe it.
Did you know? I don't know if you remember, like last year they had those hearings about UFOs and like, the Pentagon acknowledged that UFO. But during that time, there was so much political shit just getting thrown at the wall that like, it just like came and went. Like if that shit was like in like 99 and they told us UFOs are real, it'd be the biggest fuck. Everybody be losing their fucking mind.
Yeah.
It was just another Tuesday. Like no one cared.
Here, nobody gives a fuck. This is so much going on, and we're like, even if they like start exposing it, people will be completely fine with it. Yeah. Because it's like there's so much other shit going on.
I think we've been preconditioned with movies and TV shows to where if we found out aliens are real, we all are kind of mentally, whether we know it or not, just kind of like okay with it.
Yeah, well, I think that they like you said, they conditioned us, but they made aliens look like little round head, little bug-eyed things.
If they look like that, we'll be cool.
Yeah.
If they look like the Predator, we're all freaking out.
They might look like us.
Oh,
they might.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They might look exactly like us, and that's why they did all of that to throw us off.
If anyone's an alien,
So that's what makes 12.
My money, if you had the betting favorite in Vegas would probably be Elon.
You think Elon?
I think he'd be the betting favorite.
Well,
he might be mixed with Alien.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think he's like a hybrid.
Same place on security guard. Security guard. I would not. I'm just not want to play outside.
No. Victor Wembanyama from the Spurs.
That being in the open stuff.
All right, shout out to him.
I'm trying to think about alien-like people.
Alien-like people. Breeze could be an alien.
I remember.
Trying to think of a real deal freaking alien. I don't know, man.
Prayers for Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like most of the tech guys are very like Mark Zuckerberg feels like he could be like inside of his brain. There's like, do you remember from the Ninja Turtles Crane?
Mm-hmm.
Like
you
inside.
Watch out, bro.
Yeah, and he's like driving the person and shit.
Yeah, that type of stuff.
Bro, not outside in the public.
Talk to me. You obviously, you were ahead of the curve in terms of like doing the vlog thing. You still do it. You still do the day-to-day stuff. And then recently you've started to embrace like the new wave of hip hop media and just media in general, where the attention's at the streaming shit. What's your thoughts on the streaming shit? I know you were with Playboy Max and you went over to DDG shit. You were at DDG shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That was a crazy production. Would you ever dip into the like? You obviously gone on live with fans and stuff, but like an official stream on Twitch.
I would do a stream. I would fuck with one or two, but I wouldn't become a streamer. I wouldn't do it like full time.
It's a commitment.
It's a huge commitment. A lot goes into it. You gotta. There's ups and downs. Every stream ain't the one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So, and then you're super exposed.
Yeah, you're hella exposed, and it just takes all the time away from all the other stuff that you have to do, which is cool if that's how you're coming up. Yeah,
that's a hard.
Because those dudes put a lot of time into it, put a lot of effort into it, and the ones who win are the ones who outstream each other. It's not a popularity contest. It's a work hard, grind contest. And I love that for them because they're able to, come from nothing and start from real humble beginnings, and based off of their work ethic and their, communication with their fans, they're able to build, their own companies and make other companies a lot of money.
That's like outside,
which is cool. I love.
I mean, you were doing like game, like I've been to your video game shit.
Yeah. I've done that stuff, which is in support of my, efforts to get in that world. But for me personally, I can't see myself putting all of that time into it because, that's what they do. Like that's like asking one of them to come on tour.
Or asking one of them to
put an album out, promote it, go on promo tour, go on tour after it. They might want to do a song or two, but they ain't trying to do all of that. So it's the same thing. Like, I think when it works for me to pop in, I show love, I understand the importance of the platform, and I support it genuinely. And that's pretty much how that goes.
You were on Jelly Roll's album.
Yep.
You've done Stagecoach before.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever do a country-esque body of work? There's a lot of rappers are doing country songs right now.
I tried. I recorded
Get Up the Money,
like a little country pack.
Yeah.
And I listened to it and I just didn't. I didn't think it sounded right.
Thank you for that, buddy. I thought for sure you were cooking something.
Yeah.
Because I saw who's doing a Big X the Players did such a good job because he's just doing him. No, for sure.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It's not what people want from me.
Yeah, I feel like you
gotta know what people want.
You gotta know what people want from you, and you gotta be very self-aware when you're like, yo, this sounds like I'm forcing it. It's gotta be organic too.
It's gotta be organic. It was fun. It was cool, and as much as I would just love to love my own music, it was like that's not what I wanted to represent myself with. And that's not. People, they don't want that from me. They want
cushion worships too.
Yeah.
100%. Well, shout out to our good folks over at Mod Socks, our family. Ooh, Lay's potato chip socks. What else do we got here? The Bob Rosses. Shout out to that. Looks like Ritz. We also have some of this. Anyway, if y'all don't know, man, Odd Socks are OG sponsor. They're our day ones. They're our family. They just had a birthday in December, celebrating 11 years. The crazy shit about Odd Socks is I've been with them since they was like getting it out the mud in Tampa, Florida in like 2014. Fast forward, they're one of the biggest sock companies in the world. And we're hooking up all of our viewers with a dope deal with Odd Socks, the most comfortable socks in the world, the craziest licenses. Go to oddsocksofficial.com, use the promo code right now. It's bootleg, and you'll save 20% off. Of course, the underwear is on deck. Shout out to the undies. We got all the undies. They got the slides now. They got belts. They got all kinds of crazy Odd Socks, man. Oddsocksofficial.com, promo code bootleg, save 20% off at checkout. And by the way, if you screenshot me an Odd Socks order that you used with our promo code, throw me a pair of bootleg Kev socks. Give me a pair. Give me a pair over there. If you can screenshot an Odd Socks order and send it to me, the first 5 people that do that, I'm gonna send you on the house a free pair of bootleg Kev socks. Yeah, why not? Support my people, I support my people, you feel me? Let's get back to the interview. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Hardin, man. Listen, if you're in Vegas, the #1 dispensary in the world, the craziest selection of premium cannabis that you'll ever find anywhere. And the best part about Hardin that I love, man, first of all, if you're going to go over there, mention my name, follow him, Hardin_Las Vegas. But what I love about Hardin is you go in there and you know, you're never going to go to another place that's more educated on the weed that they're selling you, right? So maybe you are going in there and you're dealing with anxiety, or maybe you're going in there, you're dealing with inflammation. Maybe you're going in there, you just want to get a little trippy. I don't know. They're going to break down the terpenes for you and tell you which one is best for what you're looking for. It's crazy. Best bud tenders, best place in Vegas, best place in the United States. If you hit Vegas and you hit that taxi at that airport, take me to Hardin. Follow him, Hardin_Las Vegas. Check him out, HardinLasVegas.com. Shout out to the Hardin family. Is there a song of yours? Because I like the tour this summer because you're doing smaller venues. Mm-hmm. It's Taylor Gang tour. You know what I'm saying? Chevy's opening and Bonix will be there. Obviously, Bonix is all at all the shows. Mm-hmm. But he's on the bill. Shout out to Bonix. Is there a song you're tired of performing? Like, what is the one song? If you, I mean, obviously you have so many big records, but there's got to be one that where you're just like, no.
Nope, I don't have any songs that I'm tired of performing. I love performing all my songs. I explain it as there could be somebody who's been a fan of mine for at least 15 years, because Cushion Orange Juice is 15 years old. So you could be a fan of mine for at least 15 years and not have ever been able to make it to one show. And this might be the show that you make it to.
Right.
And if I'm tired of performing your favorite song, and God forbid I don't perform it or perform it with not enough energy, that's going to ruin your whole experience.
Right.
It's not on me, it's on you. I got you.
Are you going to bring out any like B-side shit or any like random shit for the new album? For the new tour, yeah?
Yeah. We're starting off like the intimate run, and then we're going to go do amphitheaters after. And so with the intimate run, that's the exact point, is to start with the new music and kind of engrave that into people, show them how to move to it, get them used to it, and try some stuff out for the bigger stages as well. And create that sense of urgency too. Like, I was talking with somebody and they told me that there was a concert that only had 2,000 tickets and that they were just so pissed because they couldn't get one, as opposed to like, you know, having the option to get one, or I may or may not go. Right. They were like, I need to get a ticket. And I'm like, that's a really good feeling. It's a good opportunity for me to connect with fans who haven't been to some shows, or, you know, sometimes the show may be a little too far out, or it might cost a little bit too much money. Do some merch. It just creates a really good experience that I know lasts forever. And especially with having new music, I've had this feeling before.